don't
Multiple
know why.
people in the office were just refreshing the People website,
Because
waiting for it to be
I think
announced.
Eilish made us pick our sexiest men, so we were thinking about sexy men. And then, like, I turned around to Eilish at some point and I said, what time is this being announced? And you're like, now, but I'm refreshing and I can't work it out.
Well, they had a countdown on the People website, which really, like, gave me a sense of excitement. I was like, 15 minutes left?
And we all thought Glenn Powell.
Yeah.
Everyone in the office was like, it's got to be Glenn Powell.
And it wasn't, it was John Krasinski. And it was the biggest sort of lead balloon announcement we were like, what has he done? Now, it wasn't necessarily a conversation about whether or not John Krasinski was sexy. That wasn't the conversation.
Because he is sexy. I
Okay.
don't think anyone's listening to this going, John Krasinski is not sexy. I think he's been one of the sexy men of the last 5 to 10 years.
You don't think anyone's listening to this thinking that he's not sexy?
Some people might be listening, think he's not sexy. I do think the majority of straight women listening think he is of a sexy ilk.
Okay, I think that's the smartest thing you said in that entire little thing. Of sexy ilk, yes.
Don't let the truth get in the way of
Right?
that story.
You said he has been one of the prevailing sexy men.
He has.
I might have added some words to that. I don't think he's been one of the sexiest ever for a long time, but I think he's got sexiness to him.
Okay.
But I think people were like, he's not really that relevant right now. Like, generally, you're giving this nod. I mean, apart from last year when they gave it to Patrick Dempsey as well, quite randomly, even though he is sexy. And it has been one of the sexiest men for a long time. What are these men doing for work?
I'm on his Wikipedia now. He hasn't done a heap, guys.
No, he hasn't. And I think that's why people started to speculate online why he got this honour. There was this blind item on Demois that was then reposted to Twitter that got 90,000 likes. Now, I want to preface this by saying it's not proven. It's from Demois. But I think the story here is that it was liked 90,000 times. People wanted to, a la Michelle Andrews, believe it to be true.
I believe this, yeah.
This is how it read. This A-list actor who is starting to fall from stardom was willing to pay millions of dollars to be chosen as 2024's sexiest man alive. He knows that people are losing interest in him and he thinks that spending the money on the title is a good investment in gaining back momentum for his career.
Look, Michelle of 2 weeks ago, if I read that, I would have gone, millions of dollars? No way. And then I learned that Zach Bryan's team apparently has $12 million in their pocket to pay. Do I think John Krasinski could have millions to pay to people in a world where this could be true? I do.